An 8-year-old girl's brave question brings President Trump to a halt. His response leaves the crowd in tears. The community park was alive with excitement as President Trump's motorcade arrived. Families waved American flags, cameras flashed, and a small stage stood ready for the president's remarks. It was a bright, sunny afternoon, perfect for the meet and greet celebrating a new healthcare initiative. But for 8-year-old Emily, this event was more than just a celebration. It was a chance to ask the one question that had been weighing on her little heart. Emily stood near the front, clutching her mother's hand. Her blonde ponytail bounced as she shifted nervously, her wide blue eyes fixed on the president. When he approached the rope line, shaking hands and flashing his signature smile, her mother gave her a gentle nudge. "You can do it, sweetheart," she whispered. Emily took a deep breath and stepped forward. Her small voice, though trembling, cut through the chatter. "Mr. President." Trump paused, his eyes landing on the tiny figure before him. The crowd hushed. "Well, hello there, young lady," he said, his tone softening. "What's your name?" "Emily," she answered, her voice steady. Trump knelt down to meet her at eye level. His Secret Service detail shifted, but stayed close. "That's a beautiful name," he said warmly. "What's on your mind, Emily?" She swallowed hard, gripping the hem of her pink dress. Then, summoning all the courage she had, she spoke. "My brother Tommy broken bar. He's really sick. He needs a special doctor, but we can't afford it. Can you help him?" The park fell silent. The air grew heavy with emotion. Trump's smile faded into something more serious, more sincere. He glanced at Emily's mother, who stood nearby, her eyes brimming with tears. Then he looked back at the little girl in front of him. For a moment, he didn't speak. His hand rested gently on her shoulder. "That's a very brave question, Emily," he finally said, his voice quieter now. "You love your brother a lot, don't you?" Emily nodded, her eyes glistening. "He's my best friend," she whispered. Trump took a deep breath. His expression softened even more. "I'll tell you what," he said firmly, yet kindly. "I'm going to have my team look into this right away. We're working to make healthcare better for families like yours, and I promise, we'll do everything we can to help Tommy." A soft gasp rippled through the crowd. Emily's mother covered her mouth, tears spilling down her cheeks. Trump looked at Emily again, his eyes filled with warmth. "You're a very brave girl for asking that," he added. "Braver than a lot of grown-ups I know." Emily's face lit up. Without hesitation, she threw her arms around the president's neck, hugging him tightly. The crowd let out a collective "wow," and soft clapping began. Trump chuckled, gently patting her back. "You're a special kid, Emily," he said as she pulled away, her smile beaming. Then, standing up and adjusting his tie, he turned to the crowd. "This is why we're here, folks," he declared. "To help families like Emily's. We're going to make things better, believe me." The audience erupted in applause, some wiping away tears of their own. Trump gave Emily's mother a reassuring nod before waving to the crowd one last time. As his motorcade pulled away, the park was still buzzing with emotion. But for Emily, one thing had changed. Her brother had a chance, and that was all that mattered. If this moment touched your heart, share this story and keep the conversation going. What would you ask the president if you had the chance?